Hi guys. Why am I going so slow? Oh, there we go. I'm back to normal. Okay, good. Good deal. So yes, what an interesting night. Very interesting night. It was pretty crazy. Very, very crazy. I'm starting to channel again. Thank you, my Asmodee. You guys should know who Asmodee is. And then my other Jinn. It's just been incredible with those two. It has seriously been incredible with those two. I mean, the channeling and, you know, the different workings, you know, that me and my dear friend are doing together, and just the different, you know, it's just incredible. It's really incredible, and it's really working. So all these years, they paid off. They're finally paying off. Now I'm trying to keep my focus on being positive. Positive attitude, positive outlook. I know I can do it. I know I can fucking do it. Without breaking my teeth by clenching them so hard. Alright, so yeah, I didn't do a video yesterday. I felt really odd. I woke up at 6 a.m. I felt just disgusting. I felt like I woke up from, I don't know, out of a coffin and dug my way out, and it just, woohoo, not a good day. So, alright, so we ended with, La Santísima Muerte. Alright, so we will go back over her stuff. So, this is offerings made to La Santísima Muerte Part 2. So, alright. Now, water. Obviously water. At least one clear glass of water should be kept on the altar at all times. So, the glass should be clear with no designs. Plastic containers never should be used. Did I do this already? I did, didn't I? I did. Well, alright. Never mind. On to part 1, working with La Santísima Muerte, part 1. So, here we go. So, there are many misconceptions when it comes to working with La Santísima Muerte, obviously. So, at least in, you know, this person's opinion, I have known people who have worked with her for the most of their lives and never experienced any of the things that people talk about. So, through, my own experience with La Santísima Muerte, I've never known her to be vindictive or hateful. So, that's a good sign. So, granted, La Santísima Muerte is a very jealous force to work with, and she's very stingy when it comes to her own personal space, which is her altar. But don't we all have something that we consider to be off limits to everyone else? Yeah. My body, my tattoos. I love it when people come up to me and touch my tattoos. Especially the one on my back. I have quite a few on my back. Or my chest. Like, they'll come up, or they'll even push my help button. Or my hair, touch my hair. Don't touch my hair, I hate that. How do you get your hair like that? I don't know. I just wake up and it's like this. So most female friends and family members feel this way about their purses. Off limits. So yes. So most men I know feel this way about their wallets or spiritual. Well, our spiritual altars are usually off limits to others, so I don't think this is such a bad thing, which it's not. So I've heard some people talk about her working about how working with La Santísima Muerte is a form of devil worship. Nope, again, completely disagree with this belief. Santísima Muerte is a blend of, oh god, what is this? Mesoamerican and Catholic beliefs. There we go. Many of her followers are Catholic. Rituals or rites dedicated to La Santísima Muerte are very closely linked to Christian rites. Because she is Catholic, you have got to give her Catholic prayers. She loves them. Many of her most popular prayers have Christian feel to them, and many who work with her also pray to God and saints. So, she says, in my opinion, I feel that this misconception of La Santísima Muerte being devil worship comes from her appearance. Yes, that is, don't judge a book by its cover. That's all I gotta say. And people do. Skeletons, skulls, and bones frighten many people. I don't know, they don't frighten me anymore. I love skeletons. I love bones. I don't know why. Okay, so I feel that this is a misconception also comes from the connection of Santísima Muerte to death. Yeah, it all does. People are just, people fear everything that they don't understand, so I'm guessing that has something to do with the way a person views death itself. If they are frightened of death, then obviously they are going to fear La Santísima Muerte, which is obvious. So maybe it comes from how a person views God and the devil. So God being life and the devil being death, which is completely wrong. So, where'd I go? Oh, who knows, but these are ideas that have popped into my head. There are a couple of Christian saints who are associated with bones as well. We have Saint Pascual, San Pascual, Saint Denis, who is he's headless and holds his own head in his right hand. And then we also have Saint Jerome, who is mostly pictured with a skull. So yes, I have actually a Saint Jerome statue somewhere. Very nice. But La Santísima Muerte does not separate good and evil, so there is no distinction between the two in her eyes. So she is neutral, 100% neutral, just like magic, just like Baphomet, all of it, neutral. So it's worth mentioning again that the distinction between good or evil workings is in the eye of the spell worker or petitioner. Yes, it is. No person is ever forced to work the darker side of the art. But if it comes down to it, if you have to, you have to. That's what I think. So, Santísima Muerte can be called on for anything, and no problem is too big or too small for her. So, one isn't more important over another. She can be called on to bring back a lost love, to get someone out of jail or confinement. I actually worked that for myself a long time ago, piece of a parking ticket in another county. I totally forgot about. Wow. That was like 10 years ago, guys. Crap. So, Alright, to bring love in marriage, protection from all dangers and enemies, protection from evil spirits, to cure all illnesses and health problems, to get revenge on someone, for guidance, for knowledge, to increase your income, and for good luck. For gambling luck, to do good or evil, you name it and she will do it. So, La Santísima Muerte is a complete and total magical system in herself, so this is very hard to come by. Most gods, goddesses, saints, and deities have certain areas they are called for, but La Santísima Muerte is totally complete. She is complete in herself, which is pretty amazing. So, where'd I go? Now, the first thing that should be done before calling on La Santísima Muerte for help is to give her a gift of yourself. So, make something personal. It's well worth the effort and takes time. Time it takes. If you take a little while to make a gift for her with your own two hands. So, this should actually be done at the very beginning, before you first work with her, before your first request, and before your first candle and prayer. But if you have already started working with La Santísima Muerte, you can still make something. Better late than never. So, I can't express how much this will help in your future relationship with her. Making a gift for her with your own two hands serves not only as a very special and personal offering to her, but also shows your faith and willingness to work with her. So it also shows her that you are not all about, taking or calling on her only when something is needed. A handmade gift is always something very special. And I am obsessed with making crafts. Okay, people, the devil and Satan are the same thing. Oh my god. Anyways, how's my hair today, guys? Alright, so, where'd I go? Where did I go? Yes, I've made her. I used to be obsessed with the Orgone pyramids, the Orgone pendants. I did a bunch of talismans for her, milagros, charms, and she loves them. She has her own pyramid that I've made for her out of resin, and it's very, very good. Clear cast. It's amazing for any kind of pyramids that you make, and she loves them. So she's got all her everything in there, just like in the movie Not Forgotten. You see that little pyramid, but you can actually shake it. So it actually, she glitters. So I didn't have, a little statue small enough to fit inside something this small. So she got her picture in there, and it stayed perfectly. It's beautiful. I love it, and so does she. Alright, so she says here, the first gift I made for Santissima Muerte was a special altar cloth. Circular in shape. I made it where it was reversible with red on one side and yellow on the other. I like that. That's cute. That'd be awesome. Another, the perimeter, I embroidered some sacred seals. In the center, I hand-sewn sequins in a nice design. That's hard. That's difficult to do. Sequins, I don't have patience for. I want to destroy them all and burn them. So this is just an idea of something to make for her, though. So some other things to get your creative juices flowing are painted seashells. She loves shells. Painted or decorated votive holders. Make her a robe, a crown, or her own special cross. I have so many things that I've created for her. It's just disgusting. It's amazing. But it's just, I mean, I've gone over the top for her. And I never really ask her anything. So I just honor her. I always have. So maybe an empty bottle, a wine bottle decorated with paint, glitter, or sequins to hold a spiritual liquid. Or hand bead her a special necklace. She loves jewelry too. Done it all for her. I feel fuzzy, blurry. There we go. So yes, she has gotten so much. She has gotten a lot of stuff. So she has a lot going on over there. Alright, so. But yeah, especially with like the bottles, I've done that. I have a special one that I made for her with her oil in it. Very, very interesting. She loved her oil. That's on my other channel, which I will be getting back. I just realized how much work I've lost on there. If it's gone, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Lorraine Warren, everything that I've ever done, all the Zoso, debunking everything, it better be there. Or, again, yeah, legal action. Which I've already talked to my lawyer, so I'm good. I'm just very, very pissed right now. Anyways, positive outlook, positive outlook. Come on, positive. It's not working. Maybe my help button will work. Nope, broken. If I could remember who tattooed that on me, I would go back and throw a fit. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know who did that. It has Pink Floyd lettering, which I love. Alright now, so Santissima Muerte's day, her feast day is actually coming up, so. Alright, so Santissima Muerte's feast day falls on All Souls Day, although some people celebrate it on August 15th, the Day of the Dead is her special day of the year. So we'll talk more about, the Day of the Dead later in the course. So we have found an official day of the week which is dedicated to Santissima Muerte. But with the help of friends who have been working with her for years, and through, everybody's experience, Wednesday seems to be the day when more requests are granted. I do Tuesday. I don't know why. I've always done Tuesday for like 10 years or more working with her. So, Wednesday seems to be the day when more requests are granted. I'm going to have to try Wednesday maybe. More spot work I have started on this day seems to always have a good outcome. So I take that as a most valuable sign from La Santissima Muerte herself. Okay, maybe I'm going to have to check into doing it on Wednesday. I think that would be a good thing. Alright, so, it says here, I have heard a few people say that her altar should always have a candle burning on it. I try my best to have a 7-day candle on it, but it's just, you don't always have one. I mean, so, it's just, yeah. So, not that I disagree with this belief, I just have never found the lack of candlelight to interfere with the working being performed, or the lack of attention she gives to someone who only offers candlelight once a week. I'll usually burn a small votive on her altar every Wednesday, per day, and a large 7-day glass encased candle for her at the beginning of each month. So these are not candles that relate to spell work or requests. These are lights that I give her out of faith and devotion. That's basically how I work with her. Faith and devotion. So I like that. So, in last week's lesson, we mentioned how one should place a vase on her altar with a magnet, flowers, and coins in order to keep a good supply of money coming into the household. So, there's another traditional version of this special vase. A clay vase can be placed anywhere on the altar filled with fresh tap water. 6 coins are dropped into the vase, 6 white flowers of any kind are placed inside. The flowers can be any type of flower, but they must be white. The 6 flowers are for the 6 good spirits that protect you from the 6 devils, the spirits of darkness. So, who can harm you on 6 successive days of the week. The 7th white flower is set directly on the altar next to the vase, not in water. The 7th flower is left out on the water, which is symbolic that you believe Santísima Muerte is the 7th spirit who protects you on the day that is left open by the other 6 protective angels. It's confusing, yes, a little bit. So, but keep reading that last sentence, and it will soon begin to make sense. Santísima Muerte fills in the 7th day of the week. So, let's see. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today, Saturday. I wonder if there's anything in the Hebrew scriptures about, well, actually, yeah, the holy day, the day of rest is Saturday, not Sunday. I like that. So, okay, so traditionally, this vase, or vase, I like saying vase better, containing the 6 coins and the 6 white flowers is used when making a request, or when doing spell work with La Santísima Muerte. So, after Santísima Muerte has granted a request, and you would then take the 6 white flowers and the 6 coins in the vase with water, and leave them on the threshold of a cemetery. Take the entire vase. Don't take the stuff out of it. You can also leave them on the first grave you see as you go inside the entrance of the cemetery. Then you would just turn and walk away. So, on your way home, you should stop by the store and just pick up 4 white votive candles, 4 red ones and 4 black ones. Yeah, because black is so easy to find. So, alright, when you get home, you're going to want to place these candles around the statue, the Santísima Muerte statue, or the photograph, neatly arranged in a circle. So, and offer all these candles to her at once for helping you. So this will keep her happy and eager to help you when you call on her. So, I really like that. I really like that bit of information right there. The 6 coins and the vase, I used to do it a lot, but I find that keeping bread on the altar and all of her other sacred items, it works a little bit better for me personally. That's just my experience. The vase or the vase with the coins kind of worked. I mean, it did, but then I just kind of slacked and got lazy. So, alright, part 2. Another way to pay respect to her or thank her for answering a request is once the request is granted, make her a huge buffet of different flavorful foods and sweet treats. So these can be placed on plates and glasses, set out on her altar for her to feast. So we say, I have found this very pleasing to her since she likes to indulge. Santísima Muerte doesn't actually eat the food offered to her, not in the same way we consume food. So she will actually, and all spirits that food is given to, consumes the energy of the food. So this is why the food rots so quickly. When the energy of the food is gone, the food rots. Yeah, I have noticed that things will rot on an altar. You know, if I offer, I don't know, something small, like a piece of candy or something, it rots in like a day. I'm like, well, that's a waste. But it was the energy being taken, so it's actually very good. Alright, so when making a request to La Santísima Muerte, you always have to be serious. So make sure that you know exactly what you want, when you want it, and how you want it done before presenting it to her. Don't go before Santísima Muerte unprepared, ever, unless you're going just to sit and be in her presence. So she is a serious force to work with and doesn't take kindly to laziness, disarray, or confusion. Having everything prepared and ready beforehand, even if you have to go over it several times, she won't take vengeance on this kind of disorganization, but she won't help you either. So it's kind of like, oh shit, win. Well, I froze. Shit, win-win, no-win situation. Alright, so, where'd I go? Okay, it's okay for her to be lazy, but it is never okay for you to be. Another thing La Santísima Muerte really likes is to have her statues washed often. So I usually add some Siete Machos cologne to a bowl of holy water and sponge down her images with the mixture. So anybody working with a photograph of Santísima Muerte as opposed to a statue can wash the frame of the picture for the same effect. So try not to saturate the statue or frame with the liquid. Instead, just slightly dampen the image with the liquid. So this isn't a bath, it's more of a freshener, something to freshen her up a bit. At the same time, it keeps the image free of physical dust and debris. Yes, I definitely need to do that. It's been a while. It's been quite a while. But again, she is so good. Very good. So I love working with her. California, what is up with the biggest earthquake you've had in 20 years? Scare me. Alright, I hope you guys are alright. Everybody in California, I hope you guys are okay. Alright, so other additives, water additives that can be used that have proven to be good are patchouli. It's actually in her water, her oil that I've made for her, and I cannot stand patchouli. Floral water, I like floral water. Florida water, rue water, witch hazel, gardenia. Ooh, I have all this. Rose, eucalyptus, cypress, frankincense, myrrh, and peppermint oils. I love the peppermint oils. Too much, oh my god, you'll puke. Definitely puke. But it takes away the nausea. Some stones you might want to place on the La Santísima Muerte altar or dedicate to Santísima Muerte are geodes, crystals, and other gemstones. So clear quartz crystals are known to raise the vibration of the area as well as keeping negative energy negative outside energy away. Plus quartz incorporated into the spellwork intensifies the projected energies or the energy sent out to the other person. An amethyst on the altar also absorbs negativity, and the purple color is pleasing to her. This is, yes, I have given her many amethyst stones. So I like it. I like that she loves it. Purple is also the color wax that many of her candles are made from. You will be surprised at the people claiming these candles to be black when they're purple. So maybe you want to consider a grounding stone such as hematite to help you stay grounded when you're working with La Santísima Muerte. Where'd I go? Oops. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay guys, alright. I'm back. That was terrible. Okay, any candle placed on our altar should be brand new and clean, so don't use dusted candles. The only candles that can be relit for Santísima Muerte are those that were used for devotional purposes. So, yeah. Those that are lit especially in her honor, as opposed to those used in spellwork. Purple is a good color to burn for her as devotionals. You can also burn white ones in her honor. Otherwise, candles are burnt for their related purposes. The brighter the color of the candle used on the Santísima Muerte altar, the better. So, when lighting candles for La Santísima Muerte, don't allow your mind to wander in negative directions. Positive. God. In every single magical art known, faith plays an important part of the work from the beginning when you first take a request before her until the end. Stay in a positive frame of mind and perform the work without hesitation. That's harder than said. It's easier said than done. Words spoken, prayers, and requests should be made in a strong and powerful tone. So, this is not the time to show a timid side. Don't approach La Santísima Muerte in a forceful manner, but do approach her in a strong, positive manner. She likes the inner strength that you give off. So, your hands should be washed before handling any of the candles presented to her. Getting in the routine of hand washing before performing spell work with La Santísima Muerte is a good habit since it keeps you from bringing in outside energies, which could be negative in nature. So for those who need a refresher on candle colors, following is a list of candle colors and their basic uses. Alright, so yes, I have gotten in the habit of washing my hands after everything I do now, so it's becoming an obsessive compulsive thing where I have to have the certain type. It's called what? Anthrax soap. It's orange. No, it's not anthrax. I know that because I keep getting corrected by other people about calling that soap anthrax soap. Ajax. I can't remember Ajax. It just sounds like anthrax. Alright, so white is all-purpose purification. Red, love, passion, and to heat things up. Black, protection and enemy work. Pink, love and friendship. Purple, health and general offering. So wooden matches are the best to light the candles and incense on La Santissima Muerte's altar. I don't. I use a lighter. I don't have matches. Do they make matches anymore? Huh. Alright. The next best is paper matches. What? Do those exist anymore? And the least favorite is a butane lighter. Well, I'm sorry, but that's all I have. I don't like using lighters on spiritual altars if it can be avoided because of the energies that the fuel it adds to the atmosphere. No, there's not enough. Candles and incense offered to Santissima Muerte should always be lit with your dominant hand, the hand that you write with. So yeah, this is the most powerful since the non-dominant hand carries weakness. All candles lit on Santissima Muerte's altar, no matter what the purpose of the candle is for, should never be blown out with your breath. Either pinch out the flame with your fingers or use a candle snuffer. No. I don't ever blow her candles out anyway, so I don't have to do that. Alright, so she also likes fragrant incense, something with a distinct aroma as opposed to mild and hard to detect scents. There is one herb that I would recommend if it's legal in your state, is to put it on her altar if it smells like skunk. Just a pinch. So some of the best fragrances that this person says I have found for her are rose, but with a strong odor. So like rose wood is stronger than rose. It's amazing. Patchouli, Nagchampa, cedar, dragon's blood, and copal. Yeah, copal is another one of her favorites. Saffron, I know she loves saffron incense and it smells amazing. So I love giving her that when I can. Alright, now incense offerings should be placed on the right side of her altar, or the right side of her picture. So remember with Santissima Muerte, the right side is the direction for reflection, strength, power, and ongoing energies. So, she's just a little different than working with other forces. You can try incense in other locations on the altar and experiment with it a bit, see what it does for you. But, you know, this person says, I have written this course through my own trials and errors and those of some friends, so it may have saved you some time, but do experiment. Always experiment and see what's going to work the best. A very good thing to do. So, wow, my hair is just insane today. Starting to it's so hot. I'm creating my humidity, my own humidity. Alright. Okay, so, she says, I have found that the number 9 seems to connect with La Santissima Muerte. So I have found that too. I haven't figured out what the exact connection is, but I have found that by incorporating the number 9 into spell work and requests, I get a stronger outcome of the work. So yes, you do. The end result seems to last longer and it's felt more strongly. So that dates to traditional witchcraft tying of the knots in the cord, the witch's cord, 9 knots, 9 or 13. So now I incorporate the number 9 into the number of times I recite a prayer to her. Sometimes I'll section her candles into 9 equal sections and burn them over a period of 9 days. I've also tried to incorporate the number 9 into the offerings I place on her altar. Wow. So I may offer her 9 pieces of fresh fruit, whoa, a string of beads in groupings of 9 or with 9 colors, or 9 cones of incense in one single day. Ooh, careful if you have asthma or upper respiratory, or are prone to upper respiratory, problems. Because, yeah, incense will definitely screw with your lungs. Sage, white ceremonial sage. People think, okay, I have asthma, I have allergies, it's going to hurt. Yeah, it's going to at first. An inhaler, it tastes terrible when you take it at first. Any kind of nose spray, Afrin, which I love and miss, and I really, really want some. It always, burns. There's always that burning sensation, so. Alright. Where am I going? So, if you are one who travels a lot, you may want to consider having a portable altar that is easy to travel with. So she says here, whenever I travel, I like Santísima Muerte to travel with me, so I'll always take her along. Small portable altars travel well and are easily placed inside a suitcase or a carrying bag. There are so many good websites that offer pre-made portable altars which are ready for use as soon as they arrive, but they are usually a little costly. You can make these yourself out of things that you probably already have lying around your house for just pennies. You can. Google or Amazon. Look up the key holders with that hang on the wall. A hanging key holder that opens. Take out the shelves, kaboom, or keep the shelves in. It works very well. It worked for my Autotone for Isis and Thoth. So, it's perfect. Alright, okay, yeah. So, some ideas for portable altars are old briefcases, roomy wooden boxes that lock shut and have a handle for carrying. This person says, I even seen a small one made out of an old metal lunchbox. Oh, that's a good idea. Huh. Where'd I go? These items can be decorated and painted in any way that is pleasing to you and La Santísima Muerte. Hello, my doggy dog. The inside can be lined with felt, velvet, or burlap and decorated with beads, glitter, sequins, small photos, crosses, milagros, which are charms, and a small La Santísima Muerte statue or a photo of La Santísima Muerte affixed inside. Yeah, the possibilities are literally endless. Get creative, make it amazing. Really impress that woman, because she's awesome. Alright, now dedicating the altar. This is how you're going to dedicate your altar. Once it's all set up, you are going to, once the La Santísima Muerte is set up and spiritually cleansed, it should be formally dedicated to her. This is easily accomplished through prayer. So, light a white candle and place it in front of your Santísima Muerte image. That is the focal point of the altar, and recite the following prayer to La Santísima Muerte. So, La Santísima Muerte, Holy Death, I humbly kneel before you, before this space, which has been created in your name. Here you sit in the throne of this house. I dedicate this space to your most powerful presence, and to honor you from my world on earth, allow this space to bridge the gap from me to you, most powerful La Santísima Muerte. Please accept this space as my gift to you. Here you are most welcome, and your visits most appreciated. Allow this space to be free from outside forces who wish to intrude. Keep this space solely for your energies, your power, your presence, your spirit, your help, and your blessings. Amen. And then you're going to recite 3 Our Fathers. Do you guys know the Our Fathers? I do, sadly. I think. So yeah, it's going to be Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the glory, the power, and the kingdom forever and ever. Amen. There we go. I was not raised Catholic. Took that all myself. Alright. So, allow the candle to burn. During the burning of the candle, find a few minutes to come back and talk to her from your heart. Just have an honest, loving, good conversation, like she's your mom or your grandmom, because she is, literally. So, alright. Do this anytime, but before the candle is completely consumed. Sit before the altar and mentally or verbally call La Santísima Muerte. Mentally first, I like that because it's taking place in the astral realm. and it's becoming more solidified within the physical realm, as stated in whatever lesson of modern magic that was stolen from me. So, where'd I go? Okay, sit before the altar and mentally or verbally call La Santissima Muerte. Ask her in your own words to fill this space with her energy. Speak from your heart, just as you would speak to a close friend or family member who is sitting in the room with you. Tell her how eager you are to work with her and to receive her messages and her counsel. There we go. Sorry, guys. Alright. Better. My anti-malware or whatever it is. Alright, so allow the candle to burn. During the burning of the candle for a few minutes, come back, talk to her from your heart. So, tell her how eager you are to work with her, etc. Alright. Always remember to be respectful of her and thank her for her presence. So now on a blank piece of paper, write your full name in all capital letters. If you choose, you can use a photo of yourself instead. Fold the paper over only once, making sure to fold it towards you, not away from you. Place this under her statue or under her picture if that's what you're using on the altar. This stays there all the time, so that is your protection. So, after dedicating the altar, you should go on to asking her permission to accept you as a devotee. The following prayer is one that I normally suggest to those wanting to have a working relationship with her. I really, really want to turn her, the Virgin Mary, which I see as Isis now, she changes forms into La Santissima Muerte, or Isis. I would love to do that, but I don't know. So, let's see. Okay, the acceptance prayer for La Santissima Muerte, and this is all in my blog on Patreon. I will, I will transfer some of this to my new website, House of Ouija, the official House of Ouija, the official me. It's ridiculous. I have to get my name checkmarked for all of this stuff now on Twitter, on Facebook, on everything social, because yes, of all of these whatever, hackings and internet thieves. Thieving whores. Alright, so here's the acceptance prayer. Sorry, I can get a little excited. So, La Santissima Muerte, look upon me with kindness, and see that I am sincere. Cast upon me your blessings, which grant me the confirmation to call upon your most powerful aid and counsel. At this moment, I humbly place my faith in your power. Be my protector, my hope. Be my light in times of blindness. Be my counsel in times of confusion. By my eyes and my ears in times of unknowing. By my side or by my aid in time of need. Be the powerful force who accepts me as a humble and devoted follower. Amen. Now that is the beginning of working with La Santissima Muerte. So tomorrow we will go over. I'm really glad I get to do this over. Kind of. I mean, I love it. I love working with her. But it just still pisses me off that my other channel is stolen. So, yeah, anyways. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Sooner than later, I will be doing live readings again and all that stuff. It's just very complicated right now, and I'm really realizing what I could possibly be losing and content-wise. So, yeah, getting, with YouTube, it's getting me nowhere, so it looks like it's gonna go further. But Alright, guys. I hope you all have a good weekend. Oh my god, Annabelle Comes Home. Very strange. Very odd. Not scary. Just very odd. It was kind of sad to be at the end with, Lorraine. And that just kind of triggered my session with her, and now I just get pissed off even more. So I am going to get off here before I get mad and break everything right here. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Sundays with Satan. I love you all very, very, very much. All the way from Venus, all the way back down. And I love you all very much, and thank you guys for subscribing. Please, if you guys want to help me out to get this rebuilt, please just share, like, subscribe. I mean, yeah, I'm very happy right now, so I'm acting very bipolar. But yes, I love you all very much. Thank you guys for watching. It does mean a lot to me. It means the world to me. So, I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will continue, and it will be great. Promise. So, alright, I love you all very much, and thank you guys for subscribing and, the comments and watching, and it's pretty awesome. So, I love you all very much, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys.